gotta be bold. This story gotta be told. On your fierceness, going and glow. This the Sonya Empower show. Stay on go like a lion who on the prowl. Send your cells, help you get it. We doing it and doing it now.
Hey, Empower Disruptors. Welcome back to the Sonya Empower show, where I ignite your online business and help you own your fierceness. Embrace your unique beauty, talents, and strengths. Rise above fear and step into your destiny as you build empires and shatter expectations together. All right, buckle up because we're not just talking about getting through it. We're talking about owning it. This isn't your grandma's lemonade stand. This is your empire in the making. It's time to unleash that inner warrior. Let's be brutally honest. This entrepreneurial journey, it's not a walk in the park. It's more like a climb up a jagged cliff face in a storm. You will face walls that seem impossible to scale, and you will get knocked down. The difference between those who crumble and those who conquer, it's not just about your killer ideas or your hustle. It's about the steel in your spine, the unwavering grit that says, try again, you unstoppable force. This week, we're not just building mental toughness like it's some flimsy Lego set. We're forging it in the fires of adversity. We're unleashing the inner savage that stares down challenges and snarls. Is that all you got? Bring it. Ditch the victim mentality. Challenges are your battle cry. Let's get one thing crystal clear. Challenges aren't roadblocks. They're your freaking training montage. Every setback, every no, every moment you want to throw in the towel, that's the universe testing your mettle. Stop whining about the obstacle and start seeing it for what it is. An opportunity to become 10 times stronger, 10 times smarter, 10 times more relentless. This isn't only about positive thinking. It's about a primal shift in perspective. You don't just overcome problems, you devour them. Demand excellence. Raise the bar until it shatters. Mental toughness isn't about settling for quote unquote good enough. It's about setting a standard so high it scares the heck out of your comfort zone. It's about that relentless commitment to excellence, even when no one is watching, especially when it feels impossible. This isn't about being a perfectionist. It's about cultivating an inner drive that screams for the best, no matter the cost. You are not here to be mediocre. You are here to dominate. Forge your tribe, strength in numbers, fury in unity. Listen up, lone wolves. You are powerful, yes. You are a force to be reckoned with, 100. But even the fiercest predator needs its pack. Build your network, your mentors, your ride or die peers, the women who get your vision and fuel your fire. When the darkness closes in, these are the voices that remind you who the heck you really are. Sharing your battles isn't a sign of weakness. It's a strategic move. Learn from their scars, borrow their strength, and unleash your collective power on the world. You are not alone in this fight. I repeat, you are not alone. Master your mind, become the unshakable force. Your mind is your ultimate weapon. And if it's a chaotic mess of fear and self-doubt, you're going to lose every battle. Just being real. It takes time to take control. Practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, even just carving out moments of silence in the chaos. These are not fluffy self-care trends. They're strategic tools to sharpen your focus and manage the inevitable stress that comes with building an empire. A calm mind is a powerful mind. Don't let your thoughts sabotage your success, honey. Failure is fuel. Learn, adapt, evolve. Let's reframe failure, shall we? It's not a full stop. It's a data point. It's feedback. It's the universe showing you what doesn't work so you can figure out what does. Now, some of you may be saying, I don't believe in all that universe crap. Okay, I am a woman of faith myself. Okay, which means that I believe in God, Jesus Christ, Father. And in my belief, God is the master of the universe. So no matter what you believe in a higher power. Okay, so it just so happened mine is God. So the universe be showing me what doesn't work, so I can figure out what does. Why? So I won't keep on spinning my wheels doing the things that is not working, right? Isn't that definition of insanity, right? Keep doing the same thing but expecting different results. Okay, you get it, right? Adopt a growth mindset. See every stumble as a lesson, every setback as a setup for a comeback. Analyze the wreckage, extract the gold, and adjust your strategy. You don't break, Queen. You evolve. Celebrate your wins. Etch your victories in stone. Now, in the relentless pursuit of your goals, it's easy to forget how far you've come. Stop. Breathe. Acknowledge those victories, no matter how small they seem. Each milestone, each challenge conquered is proof of your resilience, your grit, your unwavering power. Celebrate them fiercely. Let them fuel your fire for the battles ahead. You are a force to be reckoned with, and it's time you own that truth. Own it without regret. So this week, I want you to look at the challenges in your path not with fear, but with a primal sense of excitement. This is your chance to prove what you're made of. This is your fierce era. Unleash your inner savage. Forge that unbreakable mental grit. And let's build empires that shake the foundations of the world. Why? Because you are so needed. All right, here is your fab assignment. You guessed it, your fierce action breakthrough assignment. Unleash your inner savage. For this week, it is designed to help you forge that unbreakable mental grit and step into your fierce era. This week, we're not just talking about mental toughness. We're demanding you cultivate it. Here's how to turn this episode into tangible action. F, face your fear. That's the challenge. So 1, identify your current jagged cliff face, right? What's the biggest challenge you're currently facing in your entrepreneurial journey? Be specific. What walls seem impossible to scale? Write it down. No sugarcoating here. 2, reframe the challenge. Now, rewrite that challenge as a training montage. How can this obstacle make you stronger, smarter, or more relentless? What skills can you hone by conquering it? Reframe it in your mind and on paper. 3, take one savage step. Identify one action you can take this week to move towards that challenge, no matter how small. This isn't about solving it all at once. It's about taking that first bold step. Schedule it in your calendar to hold yourself accountable. A, amplify your arsenal. This is your support network. 1, identify your tribe. Who are your ride or dies? Who are the mentors, peers, or colleagues who fuel your fire and understand your vision? List at least 3 people. 2, reach out. Connect with one person from that list this week. Share your current challenge from step 1 and ask for their perspective, advice, or support. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Strength lies in connections. Real life example. Right before this podcast, I literally just attended an amazing intimate workshop with other individuals who are like minded. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've identified another sector of my tribe. And it was so amazing. And to share my vulnerabilities, but also to hear their vulnerabilities and we give each other feedback, it totally strengthened me. So I'm not just, giving you exercises, but I am practicing what I'm preaching. 3, expand your pact. Identify one new person you'd like to add to your network. This could be someone you admire, someone in a similar field, or someone who embodies the fierce era, baby, you're stepping into. Reach out and introduce yourself. B, become unbreakable. Mind and mindset. 1, mind mastery moment. Choose one mindfulness or stress management technique to practice daily this week. This could be meditation, deep breathing, journaling, or even a short walk in nature. Schedule it into your day, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. 2, reframe a failure. Think about a recent setback or failure. Write down what happened without judgment. Then identify at least 3 lessons you learned from that experience. How can you use this knowledge to adapt and evolve your strategy? 3, celebrate a victory. Acknowledge a recent win, no matter how small. Write it down and savor the feeling of accomplishment. What did you do well? How can you replicate that success? Share your victory with your tribe from step 2. This isn't just homework, it is your battle plan, executed with ferocity and determination of the unstoppable force you are, and watch your fierce era unfold. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Sonya Empower Show. I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Connect with me on social media. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. For more business empowerment resources, visit sonyasales.com. And for additional resources on personal growth and inspiration, visit chocolatedropinspired.com. Until next time, Empower Disruptors, break free, be fierce.